The air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central. Find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Justin Verlander gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him. He settles in. He's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Striding Park. So, fellas, the Tigers, as they begin play here today, beaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now.
Check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan? In there, 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
There's a cold strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Yohan Moncada goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Michael Kopech will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And that misses inside 1-0. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
In now, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
First two batters by sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Swing and a miss.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Jimenez. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone serves exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. No balls and a strike to count. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. No home runs just yet, and a pair of RBIs. Two delivery, and he's bunting here with his, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
The second baseman
now in the box, Nico Goodrum.
Himself in a tough situation early, going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it, but if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
Rodriguez over at second. Jones at first. 2 out in the inning. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Just the one. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Number 74.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-1. It is a slider that backs up for a ball.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Palka, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, and it's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Palka, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Daniel Palka is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, number 50. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez is up.
Chicago White Sox.
Number 4.
And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Grayson Greenier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Line towards center field. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to Detroit, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Tigers this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box.
Leading off for the
That
White
can't
Sox,
be fun."
the
Matt,
catcher,
back to you.
James
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
McCann.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Rodriguez is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting eighth.
So with 1 away, let's
second
give you a look
baseman,
at the standings in the
Carlos
American League's Central
Sanchez.
Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. His line against Justin Verlander, he's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Sanchez stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hard hit at third. Jones fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Standing in, Ryan Cordell. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2-0 now. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Harold Castro. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Harold.
First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Striding in once again, Ronnie Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. A lean, and he makes the catch. Oh, he snatched that right out of the dugout for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
One pitch coming now to Cabrera. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jacoby Jones.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jacoby Jones, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Castro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Cordell is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Pitch is popped up. Verlander will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third base.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And he got him.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Rodriguez moving to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Digging in, John Hicks. Basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right?
Now
that good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Pulled toward right center field. Cordell moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, number 50. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone.
Hit high and deep to left field. Jimenez going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The left fielder.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Oh, now what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So here's Daniel Palka now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. In now, Jose Abreu. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5. Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Stepping in now, James McCann. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here's another 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. They're down 1-0. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Cordell facing back on the warning track. He makes